Good day, fellow truckers. The day has finally come, and now we get a chance to leave the old continent behind and go to America. Here's our very short review of American Truck Simulator.
6 a.m. Leaving home. You know, I love this feeling. Smell of the road in the morning.
The first truck simulator by SCS Software was released in 2008, and it was called Euro Truck Simulator. Then in 2012, we got Euro Truck Simulator 2, and in time 2 additional expansions came out, Going East and Scandinavian expansion. We knew about the existence of American Truck Simulator for a long time now, but finally today we get a chance to leave the old continent behind and roam the American highways. First, let's take some controversy out of the way. Some say that the map is too small for the game like this. The first state that we get is California, and Nevada is considered to be a DLC state that everyone gets for free on day one. Sometime after release, not yet specified when exactly, Arizona will be added to that. How many other states are added and how fast that will happen depends on the commercial success of the game. Basically, we can assume that we start with just 2 states, the area of which is indeed smaller than Euro Truck 2. However, the diversity in landscape and all the side road attractions make you quickly forget that the world you get is not as big as you're used to driving. There are over 30 cities present in the game, they are now bigger, and it takes more than 2 minutes to drive across some of them. Of course, if you get to Las Vegas, you're going to see casinos, and when you enter Los Angeles, you're going to see lots of tall skyscrapers, and not very far down the road, some luxury villas and palm trees. The second problem that some people have with the game is having only 2 trucks to choose from on day one. If you think of that, the number is indeed not impressive, but there's a good reason for that. SCS Software wanted to have only licensed trucks in the game, and they wanted to start with 4 of them. However, license deals regarding trucks are not common in the gaming industry, so they could only strike a deal with 2 companies, and the next 2 are still in the negotiations. The developers believe, and we definitely support them in that the commercial success of the game will make it possible to acquire more licenses. If all goes well, we're definitely going to get some more trucks along with new states. So with all that out of our way, let's take a look at the bright side of ATS. If you played a lot of Euro Truck, you'll definitely feel at home here because the game is strongly based on what you know from the previous ones. However, the network of roads is even more complex and fun to drive, especially when you get to use those multiple lane highways that America is known for. Oh, and there are now lanes and intersections that are for turning only, and that definitely helps a lot with in-city traffic. You also need to pay attention to traffic regulations, since different states may have different top speed limits. Of course, there are police patrols driving around as well as stationary patrols by the side of the road. All the ticket fines that you may get seem to be a little high, but hey, it's a truck simulator. You want to get to your destination without breaking the law, right? The traffic we drive in has definitely been improved. Finally, we can see that other drivers actually passed their driving tests and they do not behave weird on the road. Now they finally don't violate the right of way, for example. On the other hand, if our behavior on the road is a bit dangerous, they will definitely get suspicious and drive even more careful. Oh, and the so-called zipper method? Some of us could actually learn something from these AI-controlled drivers. Some changes were also introduced in the way you leave the cargo at your destination. Previously, you either got a chance to park it directly on the spot and get experience points for that, or use the fully automated process and get no XP at all. Now you get the third option where you can park the trailer somewhere nearby and it will still yield you some XP. This works as a nice chance to improve your driving skills. The game uses the same engine that we know from Euro Truck 2, but the dynamically changing landscape can look really stunning. There might be some occasional problems with animations, but it's definitely worth highlighting that the whole game runs really smooth, and there are of course no loading screens while we drive. The final word on American Truck Simulator is that the overall feeling of the game is really, well, American. The whole virtual driving area feels so much different than what we got used to in the Euro Truck Simulator series that even for that reason it's actually worth to give the game a shot. If you're a fan of truck simulators, you simply have to try ATS.
Still on the road? Man. Thousands of deliveries. Millions of tons. Every day, night. Rain or shine.
So that's our take on American Truck Simulator. Let me know what you think of the game once you get a chance to play it. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos from GamePressure.com.